Okay, so I pretty much got done with fixing this. Turn this on real quick. So it did end up being a display gear. As you can see, the head is now moving properly. I was kind of worried it might have been like another gear was split or broken inside the way it kind of felt, but it was just that split gear. Also, these pegs are broken, so I did glue these. This one I'm kind of struggling with because it's kind of fighting me, but this one looks like it's good. And also, this back piece for the motor also broke off when I took it out, so I re-glued that. I don't know if you can really see the crack. A little bit, like right there. But yeah, I glued all of that. I'm about to test it. I'm just gonna screw these in and then I'll test it and hopefully it should be fine. And then I'll get to the singing bass right there next. Oh, I forgot, when I opened it, I had this hanger stuck to the motor, which is kind of funny because these are the same exact hangers I use. And I think this is the screw that was missing for the battery door, so that's pretty cool. And then there's a split gear. It was pretty severely split, which I think is why the head was getting stuck so bad. But yeah, I'll get this put back together and test it. Okay, I got the batteries in. I got that piece glued. Also, the reset button is in there. It's just missing the button right here if you watch my unboxing video. So let's test this real quick and make sure it works. Yep. Alright, there we go. I will probably wipe this down because, like I said, in the unboxing it smells like cigarettes, and the singing bass does too, actually. And I don't know if you could tell with the mouth and also with the fins kind of are discolored, so I wonder if someone was smoking around this. And there's also some like white spots, but I don't know if those come off or not. But yeah, I'll clean this up a little bit and get onto the singing bass. Okay, I got the white spots off of the plaque and wiped the fish down a little bit. It looks pretty good. It's still got that discoloration on it. I don't really know if I can get that off, but it looks pretty good. So move on to the second fish now. Alright, so we got the fish open. This is probably like the hardest fish. I had to pop the back open. I don't know why it took so much effort. So this already looks pretty crappy. This screw is kind of just hanging out right here. Nothing's broken. It's just like came off. And just looks like there's a missing screw right here from, I guess, factory. I don't know if anyone's ever repaired this before or opened it before, but this actual peg on the plaque may be broken, is why this is kind of just sitting there like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. So I'll try to fix that. I'm not sure how much luck I'll have with that because I've glued pegs on the plaque before back on, and sometimes it stays on, sometimes it doesn't. So hopefully I can get that glued on and get it to work. But yeah, I'll take my time taking this apart. I mean, I usually do, but especially for this because this looks like it's pretty cheap. Alright, so I haven't fully taken apart, but already it's not going too well. This fell out of the plaque or the fish. I'm not really sure. It kind of came out when I was taking the fish off the plaque. I don't know where that goes to. the motor did break. Oh, actually, that's what it's from. Never mind. The motor holder piece just completely broken, like 5 different pieces. This is cracked too. So the very back is still holding on barely. And this gear is not split at all because it's actually looks new. And as you can see, it's not loose at all. So that's not good. I do see another gear in there, so it might be something broken. I don't know. I think the tail is broken because it does feel like the shaft is broken. It could be broken shaft on the other fish too, but we'll see what it is. Alright, so I got this fish completely apart. About to take this apart to see what's broken in it. Well, I think the mouth just needs a new gear because that one was split. And then tail piece was broken right here, so I'm going to try to glue it. I'm going to try to find another square shaft, but I don't know if I have one. Also, the screw holder is broken too. So I don't know if I have another tail piece either. But again, I'll look. Okay, so it was the spring gear that was broken. This whole top piece is broken in half. So I basically got another 10 tooth and stuck it on there. What I basically do is just like glue it on this gear, and it usually stays in pretty good. And then push it down so it stays in the little metal grooves. That's how it goes. Okay, good, there we go. And see, it works. So, and this gear is fine, doesn't need to be replaced. I think that's for the mouth. I do need to replace that. And then I think these gears are all fine too. So we're making it almost done. Also, I did find a tail piece because this one's broken. This one looks yellowed, but I think it's just the color of it, because I did see here bend it stuff, and it doesn't seem like it's weak at all. It seems like it's fine. So I think I'll use this. And I also found some of these. I found 2 of them, so they're better than none. Alright, so they are both done. Sorry, I kind of didn't really finish making a video on this. But I did get both of them fully restored. So the head was that broken spring gear. The mouth just has split gear in it, and the tail had that broken square shaft. So that tail piece I had ended up not working because it was like, of course, just for some reason just a little too small. It was like slightly smaller than the original tail piece. So I basically flipped the square shaft pieces and used the good one to hold the spring, and then used the other one to just hold the other side of the shaft, because I did glue that one back together. And also the way the tailpiece is, it screws into, there's like 2 holes in the middle of the square shaft pieces. The top tailpiece part, I think, screws into the second hole, and then the bottom one screws into the first hole on the other square shaft piece, if that makes sense. So when I flipped them, I was able to actually screw the other one in without worrying about it breaking, because it actually broke on the other end where the screw hole holder was. It broke right there. So that is all fixed now. I did also replace the gear in the tail because it was splitting. Yeah, I do need to clean these up a little more. Like just wipe them down and stuff. It's a little dusty. I also got a screw for that right here, so it holds it closed because it doesn't really stay closed. So I'll show the rocking fish first, since that was just the head gear, split motor shaft gear for the head, and I'll show this one next since it was more of the major one I need to fix. Also, I did glue that broken tab off of the plaque. I don't know why I can't think of what it's called. I'll give it a nice spotlight. Also, this button is kind of touchy. So yeah, there's the rocking fish bass. Working pretty good now. Again, I do need to clean this up a little bit. It looks like the skin and the plaque looks pretty nice. And the tail is sticking a little bit, so maybe try to clean this a little better so maybe it won't stick as bad. And I also need to clean up here, because that is, up here is pretty dirty. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Also, again, this fish not working properly when I first got it. I think the seller did tell me that, but I guess the way they wrote it, I kind of overread it, because they said the head movement and movements, I think is how they said it, aren't working correctly. So they did pretty much say like movements, like everything isn't working correctly. I just read over it. I kept this plastic film over it just so it doesn't melt the plaque or anything. It does kind of make it look kind of dirty, but the plastic film is like a brown color. It's pretty sure it is probably discolored. And also, again, might be from that cigarette smell that these have. I don't really know how to get that smell off. Yeah, the mouth keeps doing that. I don't know if it's getting stuck. Yeah, it's getting stuck. Not really sure why it's getting stuck.
Even
Wonder if I put the wrong motor shaft gear in there. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think I put the wrong one in there, but I could have, or maybe it just doesn't like the one I put in there. I don't know. But I'm not messing with it right now because I'm really tired. So yeah, those were the 2 fish. Again, I do have one more coming as of right now, and that should be here in a few days, so I'll make a video of that when I get it. So thank you for watching.